So this is something on my last tour. I was working on trying to get the NIH to stop funding animal exploitation, animal experiments in colleges, and the recommendations by the National Institutes of Health Advisory Committee to the Direct Working Group catalyzing the development of use of novel alternative methods to advance biomedical research, non-animal research, non-animal methods, and establishing dedicated infrastructure for them, working to reduce animal methods bias, supporting research to the cost benefits of non-animal science. You see how incredible. This is the research recommendation. This is the NIH advisory board. Isn't this cool? I think it's great. NIH PETA applauds the group's recommendations to new NIH director Monica Bertagnoli for modernizing research. The recommendations include all of these: harmonizing the use of these advanced methods nationally and internationally, facilitating widespread use of the human biology-based data that these methods generate. It's so simple. Even a monkey could do it. It's not hard. You see, all you have to do is get what's crazy to me is that we've been arguing about stem cells for 20 years. We argue. I remember the Republicans being like, no, you can't because it comes from a fetus and da da. I remember like literally Republicans in the 90s saying that stem cells were humans because they have to be fertilized. Of course, the cells have to be fertilized. And that's a life at conception crowd, and we fought that battle, and scientists were like, no, stem cells, we need them. This is going to revolutionize science as we know it. We can save we can cure cancer, we can save millions of lives, we can stop testing on animals, all these things. And yet 30 years later, 40 years later, whatever, 30 years later, we are not using them to the degree that we should be because people are still stuck in their ways, smashing monkeys in their heads and giving mice cancers triple the size of their bodies so that they can cure mice cancer. You cure mouse cancer and monkey AIDS, but you can't cure it from humans because you keep testing on animals. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. And people who test on animals are garbage humans. W all the money Disney makes. With all the money Disney makes, you would at least think they would partner with a corp that was doing good. Yeah, death and animal abuse. Well, what's funny is they have the Animal Kingdom. They own like one of the biggest zoos in America, the Animal Kingdom. It's here in Florida. It's in Orlando. The Disney Animal Kingdom. It's disgusting. Like, why would you? When Disney was opening up an Animal Kingdom, I just thought that was the craziest thing. And they had all of these horrible stories coming out about people abusing the animals in their care when they were building it. Because there's lots of stuff going on when you're building a massive zoo like that. Why would they need an animal kingdom? Mice natural don't get cancer. I don't know. They don't get human cancer. They don't get giant tumors the size that every animal gets cancer, but they don't get like the massive cancers on them that we intentionally implant. We implant tumors in them so that we can cure their tumors. And they keep on getting in trouble. Like scientists keep getting in trouble because there's like the size of the mass is actually regulated, and so they'll put like double the size of the mass related that's allowable by law into a mouse, and then they'll be like, well, it's just a mouse, who cares? And it's found out later, and they get the slap on the wrist. Have you heard of Unsinkable Sam? He was a cat in Bismarck before it sank. He was found hanging onto a plank of wood for dear life. He survived 3 sinking ships before having a peaceful life. He did? What was he doing in all these ships? Why do they keep on putting him on all these ships? Unsinkable Sam. No, I've never heard that story. Unsinkable Sam the cat. The story of Unsinkable. I like the drawings. He's just like unhappy. The cat survived 3 shipwrecks. Unsinkable Sam. Well, there you go. He served during World War II with both the Kriegsmarine and the Royal Navy. He served on both sides of the war? He was a mouse catcher, a rat catcher on a boat? Oh god. Poor Unsinkable Sam. He was on the Royal Navy and yeah, and the Kriegsmarine. Wow, okay, well, there you go. Battleship cat. No, I've never heard that, but there you go, another militarized animal that should never have been on a boat. Why are we putting cats on boats? Why do we keep putting cats on boats? Yeah, Kinda Vegan, there was a nurse, there was a when in the suggested search, it said Unsinkable Molly, I think. There's a nurse that's the same thing. I've never went to Disney theme park or any of the other ones. Well, if you go to Disney's theme park, well, first of all, don't go to a Disney theme park. It's not worth it. They just have enslaved animals there, and it pisses me off.